All right, everybody. This is Monkey Puzzle. Time for another Atlas stream. Let's go ahead and jump in. Had a little false start. We had started the stream before, but of course, there was some technical issues. Hey, ladybugs, welcome. So we're going to pretend that never happened and that this is when we actually started. And we are jumping into game right now. If all goes well, I should spawn in our new PvP Galleon. So yeah, here we are. There is Minky number 2. Let's go ahead, grab my gear. I am joined by Bison, who's in Discord with me. What's up, Bison?
Hey, welcome back.
Bison is in the wee hours of the morning in Hungary and waiting for me to get my act together here. So hopefully the act is together at this point. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna grab a little food so I don't die. Some blueberries and some meat and some fish, maybe. We'll get some of these berries because there's more of them. I thought I had some fish in here somewhere. There we go. Lots of fish. Lots of meat. Okay. And it's nighttime. Yeah, so this is what's becoming my once a week stream, seems like. Been working a lot in real life, but still want to keep this going, so that's a little continuity. Oh, and look, Bison has joined me with his brig there. What's up? That is PvE. How do you pronounce it? Balmoral?
Yeah.
So this is the new ship. It's in the basic design that I've been making galleons. But it's got the dragon figurehead, so hence it's named the Sea Dragon. And it's got all 52 gun ports with all medium cannons this time. I skipped the large cannons because they're really heavy and I struggle with weight on these. And they don't give a whole lot of advantage at this point. I think they've been nerfed pretty well. But I did add 5 more medium cannons in front, 5 in back. And then this time also we have the full ballista thing going on, which yesterday actually came in really handy. I ran into a mean sperm whale that immediately started attacking me. And luckily, I was able to transfer NPC to ballistas and take care of that whale. I'm going to open sail here, Bison, and hopefully I won't ram you too hard. And what's the first island we're going to go to?
Let's try the PvP island.
Okay. The Hollow Isle. I think that one was called. Yep, so welcome back, everybody. Sorry if I lost you again. Looks like things are operating much more smoothly at this point. I shouldn't say that, but cross my fingers. Knock on the wood of my ship. And we will go off and have some adventures. So normally I like to bring you guys on for the launching of the ship, but I realize that is a little bit boring sometimes because, you know, there's the big crash boom and smashing the champagne bottle on it, but then the first thing you got to do is go to a free port and get a whole bunch of crew, and in this case it's quite a lot of crew. 3 of these are critters of the 77, but that means there's 74 of us on here, so just me as a player character, so we've got 73 NPCs on here holding things down. So that took a little bit to get all those guys, get them at their stations, get them leveled up. I'm still in the process of leveling them up. Oh, and there is that. Oh well, we'll just ignore that. Oh, one of these days we'll have a technical error-free stream, but it just happens. I think streaming and doing this at the same time, I don't know, the latency looks fine for the most part, but that's just what happens. Mainly when I'm streaming, and it doesn't look good for the game, but most of the time it doesn't play like that. Oop, and we're stopping. But yeah, so Bison's got 4 or 5 maps for B2 that are all pretty high level right now. B2 grid. And then I've got one down here too. Let's go grab it and see what, if we can figure out what island it's on. This one is another super high level map. It's a level 23. Let's grab that. There's some other decent maps in there too, but that one definitely stands out, especially for the ones I have in B2. Bison happens to have a bunch of other good ones in here. Alrighty. So let's see. Let me stand back and get that on the hotbar. We'll see if we can figure out where that is. So make sure that we're centered on here. We are. That's cool. And then, well, actually, you know what I should do is I should get it centered on the B2 grid. That. There we go. And then when we look at the map, oh, that's not easy. That's not what it looks like down below. Try that again. There we go. That's a little bit better. But the light's not good. It's hard to see where that could be. So, oh, I see it right now. This one is the map that's in the upper, though the island that's in the upper right. So we're crossing servers here. Patreon Pirate, what's going on? It is a fair amount of gold, which is why we got to go gold hunting. Doing right now. I mean, they've reduced the price of NPCs since originally, but yeah, it is. This Galleon is going to be more of a drain than any of the other ships, and it's kind of what limits you from being able to have too many of these. Oh. And I'm having nutrition issues. Let's see if we can eat rather than die. So don't. That will get us out of vitamin deficiency. Gave myself the overeating skill. Something I also possess in real life. But yeah, it's a commitment, but I figure for a PvP ship, you gotta go big or get out. Because we want to make sure that if we run into anybody in any kind of encounter like that, that we will be the winners. So there, that little hard to see little blob in the mist ahead of us is where we're going. In the last iteration of the map, that was the King of the Hill Island, where we had a lot of PvP adventures, and we want to start that again. People are just getting themselves ready for that again, but that will be happening. Because that's one of the fun things you can do here in Atlas. I don't think anybody's claimed it yet. Oh, it looks like it's wide open. So we could be the first. So if we need something to do, that is always a possibility right there. Is being the first ones to take over that island and start some defenses for it. So yeah, new ship. It's got the dragon figurehead. It's got... I showed you the cannons in the front. Those are the cannons in the back. One thing I did a little bit differently this time is... it's not a huge deal, but if you know me, I've only been using large speed sails so far. And this one actually has 2 different sails in the front. The first one is a handling sail, which supposedly, besides just giving you more wind when the wind is against you, it supposedly helps you turn a little bit tighter. And if you've ever played with the Galleons here in Atlas, you know that's something to be desired. So I think it's helping. It's hard to tell. And then the second one there is a weight sail, which disturbs me a little bit because it doesn't really seem to point the right direction for the wind. But it gave me 4,000 more kilos or whatever they are, pounds on this ship. And this is just a war galleon. There's no room left here for any kind of hauling, significant hauling. Well, some gold. But that's about it. I went and got some mineral oil with it yesterday so I can make some liquid flame. But the hauling is going to be the job of the other galleon that has no guns at all. And then this one, all the weight is filled up with artillery. And we're talking about to do some testing on these things. I want to make a couple shells of galleons, or we could do it with other ships as well, that are exactly the same, not much on them at all except just the bare necessities for sailing, and then basically have a race with them and a handling competition and so on with the different combinations of sails. Like have one that's all speed sails, and then one with like one handling sail and see how they turn in comparison to each other, and then maybe two handling sails. There's rumor, the unofficial, that the speed sails are bugged out and that the handling sails actually handle faster now. I'm not willing to sacrifice by putting all handling sails right now, but that would be a good thing to test. Oh, looks like we might get some action over here. Bison can't engage because I don't think he has any guns. But I can. Let's open the gun ports and see what this thing can do. I was tired of having to run away from these guys all the time in my PvE galleon. So now I don't have to. So let's switch to that. Let's turn the ballista group off for now, and let's start targeting these guys. I guess this one might be closer. So we don't have the longest range because we don't have any large cannons this time, but once we do get in range, the firepower of this thing is tremendous. Alright, that one's gone. Gonna ram that little one while we shoot this big one. Bam! That's so fun. Get rid of the little guy. Start turning. Let's see if we can be real slick and kill them right over where goods are going to be. See if we can keep all the goods together. Now the slow handling is the downside of this. Got this guy selected, right? Come on, y'all. Take your time here. Still a V, right? Not sure why they're not shooting. The sails and turn us. I could always manually shoot. Of course, I can miss. I'm not being very impressive. There we go. That's better. Let's go save Bison. Targeted on this guy. Yes, we got that nice firepower, but the turning range is a lot to be desired. Why is it firing? There we go. What's up, Gamma? Cool. So let's go get the goods from all that. Do you need any NPCs, Bison?
Not really. But I can pick up some for you if you need. Later.
I mean, they're free to grab right now. Not that the initial expense is that much. I have room for what, 3 more on here? Let's see. 2 more. Of course, if I'm full to capacity, that means we could sink from a pigeon landing on us. All right, so that was an okay first show of its battle worthiness there. It wasn't firing at some points on its own. I guess relying on the NPCs every time can have its drawbacks. Gamados says, not much amigo. I'm working nights tonight for the next few. Got back in Arc last night. Need to think of a decent tribe name. I'm good. I'm just staying focused over here in Atlas. Don't have enough time for multiple games right now, and since I have way fewer hours in this than I do in Arc, keeping it to this at the moment. It's scratching my itch. I'm gonna go ahead and do this with the submarine at this point, so we have less issues with sharks and stuff like that. Oop. Of course, I shouldn't run into my own ship. Let's see. Most of them seem like they're over here. Yeah, here's a shark already. Who would it be giving us a hard time? Let's just take him out straight away. Pinch, pinch, pinch. I swear the sharks are spawn in with these guys. It's gotta be intentional. Let's do that. Don't claim our fish oil and shark meat. And then get back to where we're supposed to be up here. Alright, where we're... Aha. On board, I say. There we go. Alright, so here we've got a little bit of gold, some blueprints. I heard you get most of your ship blueprints from these things. Pick up those 2 guys. And then, where were the other ones? Submarine's there. I wonder if they can get into the submarine. They're following me. How did they get all the way down here? Did they follow me on? Doesn't look like it. Over there. See, maybe we can manually tell them to get on. Just experiments here. See what they can do. Can we tell them? Oh, there is a command. The submarine's just a little too far away. And there's a shark. Hello, Sharky. Boom. Ah, he's dead. Alright, let's try this again. I don't really need to do it this way, but it seems fun. Oh, look, they're in. One's in. Alright, let's get the other one in. Should have made that one unfollow. And where'd the other one go? Come here. Can't seem to get the submarine to stay high enough. Get it? Stay right there, sub. Get in. No. And the shark's coming. Alright, enough messing around with that. Got one in here anyway. These ballista bolts seem to be way more effective than the claws. Hit him. There you go. Oh, look, we got a nice blue whale down there. That's not one of the mean ones. Alright, I'll just let that poor soul keep floating around behind me. Did you get all the rest of the treasure?
Yes.
Excellent. Let's go put this guy back. Let's see what
Mythical
happens.
large wood gun port.
Mythical large what?
Gun port.
Oh, okay. What kind of
And,
percentage does it have?
Durability 147.
I got someone coming in the back door, guys. I'm gonna mute out for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And what happened to those new NPCs anyway? Okay, this one, no, she's there. Did any of them actually make it on the ship? I don't know that they did. Oh, here's one. Okay, she's standing there. Put her to work somewhere. Why don't you come over here? Maybe? Maybe she's not actually on the ship. Ooh, we'll get some rubber banding. Let's put her on lowest. Stuck. We'll do that. There we go. Now she's on the ship at least. Right there. Okay, so we got one out of that. The other one's out there somewhere. That's fine.
No, it's not. I picked her up.
Oh, you picked her up? Excellent. Alright, let's head off to the treasure hunt. Galleon got a level out of that. And put that into more damage. Meeting in Davy Jones' locker. Yeah. That's where we had the meeting with the captains of those ships. Let's head over here. Where I know there's a beach. Get some of this treasure. So, what level is this map? Bison.
I'm not sure which one is for here because basically all of them looks the same.
Okay. Is there more than one here?
Yeah.
That's convenient. Don't think I could anchor right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull around. There's a rock right there. There we go. Can anchor there. just wanted to be anchored so that the whatever planks got damaged by that encounter could get repaired. Want to grab a crab from over here, Bison? Or do you have something else you're going to use already? Oh, you got a bear.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see it?
I see one
Okay.
from this.
So only the person who's got the map on their hotbar can see the beam of light where it's at. Oh. Crocodile.
Okay, now I see 3.
Guy's actually not being that aggressive. Oh, you know what I didn't bring is a shovel. You have a shovel?
Yes.
Okay. I don't remember there being oil on this one. Hollow oil. Discovery. What kind of oil is it? Shale oil. Grab some. Alright. Alright, where'd you go? Where you at, Bison?
Behind you.
Oh. Okay. These guys are way more efficient jumping than they are walking. I've been using the crabs pretty much exclusively for treasure hunting because they do have the ability to get over terrain a little bit more easily than the bears. Bears work just fine, but they can't jump. They can get stuck on little things like that. Crabs also just seem to be really effective at killing the army of the damned. Excuse me. Is it near here?
Yeah, it's in front of me.
Okay. Alright, that was a lot of pretty high level guys.
Yeah.
What level was this map?
I'm not sure. I have 4 on my hotbar. So
Okay. We'll find out. Woohoo! Quality 20.3. Nice. Ooh, we got 2,000 gold out of that. Got some masterwork large speed sale. 10% faster. Oh, and I got a level. Nice. let's go with some health. I got 50 skill points available. Sweet. At a certain point, treasure maps seem to be the only way to really gain levels. Following you.
Yeah, I try to climb up.
Parrot. Squirrel. I need to tame some good quality parrots. Jump on bison. Too bad I can't pick up bears with the crab.
Yeah, that would be really
That'd be
good.
pretty handy. Oh, look at you go. I could pick you up off of your bear, but that wouldn't be very helpful. Boing. Kaboom. This island is so different when it's not being held by a hostile force. Nice and chill and pristine. So I need to do some preparation for it, but maybe next week we could stream taking this island. See if we get some people to challenge us. I know at least Devil's Brigade has been very active. They'd probably be up for the challenge. They were just about to do it on the last map before we got wiped. They had done a bunch of farming to get ready.
It's gonna be a bit different defending the base. This time not attacking it.
Yep.
Okay, it's in front of me.
Okay. Yep. There it is. Got a couple guys dropped down below here. Great thing about these crabs is they have a really good AoE. Yeah, that guy disappeared now. Oh, there he is.
Can you grab it?
Grab the pig. I grabbed you.
Yeah.
That's not good. Let me just handle this guy. Oh, now I'm stuck. No. I gotta get your bear out from under me. Okay, let me try again. Why don't you back up? If I don't grab you. I think I did grab him, yeah? For a second there.
Yeah, but
there we go.
immediately you drop it.
No, now I got him. Oh, but he slipped out. Sneaky guy. What's up, Purple Haze? You speak Spanish? Excellent. Alright, where's this guy? Come up. Where'd he go? That's what we get for messing around. So if you got him in your claws, you can't attack him at the same time, right? You just got to hold him. Well, hopefully we don't have to do all those guys over again. Think we might have killed him?
See. No, there's still one.
Come out wherever you are. Oh, here he is. There we go. He was a bit of a toughie. Pretty good how you can dig straight into rock like that.
Yeah.
That is talent. Hey, 18.7. Got a lot more gold. We got another level. We're up to level 81 now. Oh, 82. All right. Sweet.
I got one more large shipyard, Mythica.
Mythical Shipyard. I've got a mythical plate helmet. Mythical fur. So I forgot to mention, guys, the main thing we're looking for out of this, besides this mythical fishing net I have, is we want a mythical carbine. We were doing some of that boss hunting, Hydra hunting, Drake hunting, and turns out carbines are the best weapon for that. And they're, yeah, it would be the most useful. We managed to kill Hydra without it, just with regular carbines, but that's one of our main goals for blueprints right now. We still haven't found one. The best carbine blueprint we have at the moment only gives us 10% more.
Yeah, something like that.
Rubber banding. I gotta check out the monkey levels. So I got my whole monkey breeding project going on. I can still jump, which means I'm not overloaded with gold yet, but probably the next map I'll run out of being able to jump. Crocodile.
This is gonna be a tough one because it's half on the ground and half on the air, as I see. It's on the edge.
Okay. Oh, there they are. Yeah, this is a tricky position for sure. hard to get in position where I can hit. Oh, let's get that guy. Yep, here's one. Last one. Yay. Good work. Do you think you gotta dig it up above?
I don't know, I see it here.
Try.
Okay. You think you're close enough?
Now I am.
No, I'm not close.
Alright,
I
you
have
gotta
to
go up above.
One up. Yeah.
Oh, inventory's too heavy. What can we get rid of? You know this. Well, crabs, it turns out, just eat rotten meat. I have plenty of that on me. Stone somehow. I don't know why I have that. Alright, let's see if we can jump now. Alright. Woohoo! Level 21.4. Get all that gold. Let's see what kind of blueprints we have. Did
One
not
more
get...
ship, yeah.
Alright, you are the master of the master shipyards. I can make some really sharp scissors. A great blackjack, but no carbine yet. El cangrejo, el oso y el mono se parecen a los que hay en Ark. So I think you said that the crab, the bear, and the monkey, they look like they do in Ark. They look similar. They are different. But yeah, they're similar. Are we done on this island, or is there more?
I have a bunch of lower ones, just common versions. If you wanna do those.
I mean, we could get the gold, and they'll give us a little XP. We won't get the mythical carbine out of it. Before I do anything, I should dump some gold off. How's your weight on the brig?
7,000 out of 20.
Okay, yeah, so you're better shape than I am. You mind if I
And I
dump?
have a cargo pod too.
Mind if I dump the gold on your ship?
Sure.
It bothers me how the crabs, they can't jump even when they're not overloaded yet.
It's up on the upper deck.
Okay, so what am I dumping off here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,000 gold. Not bad. Got 12,000, almost 13,000 on your ship now. We'll cover some NPCs. And so yeah, rubber banding. I've got a map on me for an island north of here that's level 23.
I give you the two I have, the high level ones. It's in the crab.
Okay. These are in B2 as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what islands they're on?
One of them is on the other side, other one. It's looking the same as this one. It's somewhere over west that island. I think that was where Ur had a base.
Oh yeah, the one that's a mirror of this one.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you coming for them?
Yeah.
Okay. Should we go do those ones?
Yeah, those are the high level ones.
Yeah, I say let's keep it to the high level ones for now. We can always do lots of small ones later. Let's see which way the wind's going. Let me see. So we can see that island from here, right? That's the one just off to my right. Pretty sure.
Yeah, that should be that one.
Let's see if we can pull that off. The wind's not really right for it, but it's not that far away. And then the wind will be in a good direction to go for the level 23 map I have that's north of us. We can get there. Hey, Ruthless Rue. Boat is so cool. Yeah, I really like the boats in this game. It's one of the things that keeps me playing Atlas. Is just how much work they put into the boats. And speaking of, it's got a level. We got 115 damage, 116 resistance. The sturdiness is not as important. That's more about the damage it takes while you're riding around on the ocean. So how about resistance? That'll get us up to 24% more resistance, which is actually starting to get kind of significant. Yeah, this is my new War Galleon, the new one for our company. And it's meant to pack a punch. We killed some ships of the damned already. And maybe today we could also do some whale hunting. I'm not a big fan of hunting whales IRL, of course, but in the game it's pretty cool. You get a decent amount of gold off them, and I got a achievement off of it too last time. Oh, that must be Oars Docks. Yeah, if I killed a sperm whale. Oh, oh no no no! I'm firing on him. Ah. We come in peace. All right, where? Let's see. Let's look on this map and see where on here they would be. So we've got let's see, 5. Zoom in. Get it centered. Actually, are you sure that that's this map? This island? I don't think it is.
I give you two. One of them
Okay,
is
here's
it.
one. Yeah. So that one's gonna be up above, I think kind of like where the waterfalls would have been on the other island. Let's see. Well, I slaughtered them except for the part where it stopped shooting for a minute and let them take some hits. Gonna take a crab? Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's go find this thing. Oh, I see the beacon. Oh, and we can peek on what Aurora has going on here too. That's a nice little design there. Got his balcony up above, building into the cliffside. We've got a lot of stuff going on here in his docks. Whole bunch of ships. PvE, PvE, PvE. Looks like they're all PvE.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's gonna be a little tricky. It might be up on top of this pillar here. Let's get a little closer and see. I don't even know, even the crab might not be able to get up there. Oh no, it's good, it's not. It's down in the lower area. Okay, you coming? There you are. Back in this corner. That's right, Gamma. That's what I was doing. All these pesky trees out of the way. And I'm getting close enough. They should come up. If I get any closer. Alright, you ready?
Yep.
There they are. Squish. Nice sound effect. Can I borrow your shovel?
I give it to you.
Oh, you put it on the crab?
Yeah.
Oh, it's on the other
Oh,
crab.
okay. Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is now.
Okay, there it is. Cool. Shovel. Alright, let's do some hard labor here, some digging. I got another discovery for this island here. Got the bonus XP that gets us up another level, 20.8. And that is 1900 gold each, and more blueprints. Let's see what we got. I should dump some off. We got 155 crossbow, mythical crossbow. That's not bad. Hey! And Scuzty has just subscribed. Thank you, Scuzty, for making the monkeys dance. Got some nice grapples. Okay. And we got another level, which is great. It gives us more skill points and we can do more things. So this one, I've just been keeping the weight at 2000. We do have the weight a little boosted, and that seems like pretty high already. So maybe this time we'll give it to... Let's give it to health. Keep going up on health. 70 points available. We've slightly adjusted the skill points. They're at like 20% higher than you would get normally. So we're getting 10 per level now instead of what probably would have been about 7 or 8. Just because we have small companies here and we want to be able to do stuff ourselves. So this other one you gave
Here's
me...
some oil.
Oh, some oil? Cool. What kind do they have on this island?
I don't know which one is.
Let's see. Hello, bear. Don't let me pickaxe you. Crude oil. Okay, let me see if I can figure out where this other... Not you. You. This other one is... Oh, you know what? It's actually on the island for the other map I have. Oh, wait, but this one has 2 mirror image ones again. Oh, so both of the maps I have could be on either one of these. Sneaky Raleigh putting his mirror image islands. Yeah, these are mirror image and these are mirror image. So we'll have to check out both. So I guess we should go to the one that's closer first. But we've got a level... this one's level 23 and this one's level 16. So they're both pretty decent. Worth the time. Boink. I hope Orr doesn't mind. We gave a little sneak peek of his settlement here. Only shot 1 cannonball at it accidentally.
Did you hit anything?
I closed my eyes. I don't know. No. If he didn't use this red color font, it wouldn't be a problem. Let me on. Let's back up a little bit. These guys sink like a stone. Let's see if we can get up here and jump. There we go. It took me a long time to learn that the crosshair actually shows you pretty much exactly where you're going to jump.
But sometimes that's not appear at all. I didn't see it a couple of times when I was jumping.
Yeah, it has to be actually pointing at something. Alright, so let's put some gold on here. That'll cover us for a little while, and then let's dump all these blueprints. Boink. And while we're looking at the maps, let's see if I do have any more in B2. I do, but they're all small. Alright, so let's head on. To those twin islands. Let's see which one is which. So, the first one, excuse me folks, is, it's southeast of here. Hopefully my sweepers, which I don't know if I have any sweepers right now. Reminds me, next time I anchor, I gotta put someone on sweeping duty, do any repairs on the planks. They won't, NPCs won't fix a lot of the structures you put on the ceilings and the walls and the stairs and stuff, but they will fix the major structural elements of the ship, the planks. And I'm not sure about the decks. But it's a great way just to keep yourself running without having to run around with a hammer all the time. Bison seems to know where he's going. Follow him as he ducks out of render. We're going south right now. Is that the island we can see to the left there?
Yes.
So yeah, just cleaning up on high-level treasure maps right now, getting levels, getting gold, and ultimately looking for that really good carbine blueprint. Do some farming on these maps to really find the blueprints you want. Blueprints are not something I've messed with yet on this map. It's kind of onerous. You gotta, for the mythical ones, you need to put like 6 kinds of materials into them to make them. But we've got a buildup of mythos at this point from killing the 2 hydras. So that definitely makes them in the realm of possibility. Next step would be to get the PvE Galleon and to start cruising around, gathering all the different types of material, stockpiling them. And then that's something that will help us with any of the blueprints later on. Apparently on Official, that's the meta, is everybody's doing things with blueprints. And if you don't have a ship built out of high-level blueprints, you're not in the game. So, let me see. Both of these would be... That one's on that little island. That one's on the mainland. So, I don't know if we'll fit through the channel in the middle of this, but there's one on the south portion and there's one on the north portion of this island.
Okay, which one?
So if we can fit through the channel in between the two, hopefully we'll be able to see.
I don't know if you still remember when you got stuck with your ship.
Oh, I do. I do. That was hell. That was over in the C3 Power Stone Island. That is an evil, evil island. I've got you going first, scouting. The brig should theoretically not be as deep in the keel. There's a trick you can do. It's kind of difficult, but you can get into K mode and use that to kind of see underwater as you're going, but it's hard to see in front of you too far.
Be careful, be careful. I see rocks there.
We'll just go over here then. Oh, actually, this is one of them. See it. Let's turn around a little bit. And then we can just jump and swim from here to see if the other one's actually on the other side. Let me make sure somebody's sweeping this time. How about you, our new Old Sioux Silver? Unseat you. Give you some levels. You never want to keep your guys at level 1 because it keeps you from buying more. I put all the levels in the food lately. Food battery so they don't starve if they run out. And then, yeah, let's grab the crabs. If I can get past the rubber banding. You want me to pull the other one on a follow, or are you getting over here?
If you could do that, that would be good.
No problem.
I can't whistle.
Alrighty, we're in business. So it's not far, it's just right over here. Let's take an angle around it. These guys walk sideways? No. They should be able to. You should be able to do the crabby sidestep. It's right in here behind this tree. Hello, everybody. Man, the crabs are too good at this sometimes.
Yeah, it's a lot faster than with the bears.
Cool looking flowers. They give me turmeric. Ooh, nice. Alright, let's dig this up. Somewhere right here. Oh, I've been forgetting to eat. Hey, 23. So yeah, this is that 23 one I had. Cool, the crabs are happy about it. No carbine still. Fur gauntlets, mythical plate boots. So now we know at least we have a mythical, couple parts of a mythical armor set. A mythical
I
fishing
got
net.
a bow. That's
What'd you
the
get?
rest is a bow.
A bow. I don't even use bows anymore. O'Reilly! What do you do with the drunken monkey? What do you do with the drunken monkey? What do you do with the drunken monkey? Latish in the afternoon. Make him, give him his food and make him eat it. Give him his food and make him eat it. Give him some food and make him eat it so he doesn't die. Raleigh, Blackbeard. The all map. True overlord. Bison and I are getting all the gold we'll need for the rest of this playthrough. Probably not, but we're getting a lot. Alright, so we should check out the other island over there to see if it's the one we need. Otherwise, it's the other island to the north. Hopefully we can get there on the crabs well enough. Whee! They're definitely the map overlords. Well, yeah, the treasure map overlords. You're the god who actually makes all the land and the sea. Gave my monkey 500 oxygen. Hopefully that's enough to do stuff like this. Curious to see, actually, how it's doing. So I think it would be on this southernmost one if it's here. Let's see. I hear the unmistakable high-pitched whine of more maps. 1.1. Yeah, so to find all these good maps, you got to be a map collecting junkie. And always be collecting them all the time. Nope, wrong thing. Oop, oop. All right, so we would be pretty close to it. It would be right over there. I have a feeling it's not on this island, but let's get a little closer just to be sure. With our luck, it's probably going to be the other one. We were complaining to Raleigh about how you put two different sets of mirror image maps in the same grid or islands. Can I do this? Probably not. Hey. Kind of bouncing there. What? We also are probably close enough that it would have showed up by now. Get over here. And look at our map again. Yeah, we're just about there. I don't think it's here. I'm gonna go a little closer. So I think we got to sail north, Bison.
Yeah, of course, it's on the other one.
Yeah, we would be pretty much right on it. I misread that little notification we got just now. It said, Ironclaw, my crab, defecated. I read it as defected. Like, I had enough of this. I'm out of here. I'm going back to the trench. Trying to see what level that parrot is. Getting distracted. Level 19, that's not too bad. I would tame you if Bison had time. But let's go. There's more to be found. Oh, and I wanted to see what these stink flowers were. Cilantro. I beg to differ. Oh, they look coming out of the surf. Nice and creepy. They are. I know, that was mean. You are mean. At heart. Back to the ships. Monkey Puzzle the Greenbeard. speaking of, we should probably play with dyes at some point today. I've been really lazy and haven't been dyeing my stuff, and the patch notes for the latest revision, 0.36, I think, said that you could now use forest green, and there was 2 different purples, and one of them now is named dark violet. Forest green and dark violet both sound like things that should be checked out. Oh yeah, thanks for answering this question, Raleigh. Yeah, we have one trench, and it's in a different grid. We could go there again today. We need more crabs for the rest of our team. I've got 2. But Bison wanted his own. Tasher wanted his own. So if we get bored, we could definitely go on a crabbing mission. We would do it straight up after this treasure map, except that Bison is probably heading on towards like 4 in the morning at this point.
Yeah.
Are you on the map with us, David? You one of our patrons? All right. On to the twin of this island. Is it a PvE or a PvP? Oh, you're on single player. Okay. If you're on single player, your ship will only get attacked by the ships of the damned from above. Now, I don't know if they're actually rendered in when you're down below. It might be like a cave where it kind of sneakily renders into a different level. But I don't know for sure. You can always, if you have it crewed with NPCs and cannons and such, you can always keep them on alert, on fire at will, just in case. Yeah, I haven't checked out single player at all. I'm glad they finally put it on because a lot of people wanted that. So we want to go north-northwest. Get to the twin of this one. The wind now, which was in our favor before, is not at all. You waited for it to play. Well, you certainly don't have to worry about people griefing you then. But it does take out some of the fun too, playing with other people. Here we've kind of we've got our own version of multiplayer, which is not nearly as vicious as official. You know, there's the opportunity for some PvP, but it's opt-in. It's like consensual PvP. And I'm opting into it by going around in this ship with my black sails and PvP in the name. But, you know, for contrast, Bison ship over there is labeled PvE. People could not shoot at that one. Chateau Green is the Forest of Atlas. It'll be interesting to see. Yeah, multiplayer is not everybody's cup of tea. Sometimes I like to play games and just be by myself. Although I find in multiplayer, there's usually a lot of opportunity for that too. It's actually, you got to kind of work to get together with other people. On a map like this anyway, that's not overcrowded. So it's slow going. The wind not in our favor. Did you see, Raleigh? You need to tease me because I have 2 sails on here that are not speed sails. I'm surprised you haven't mentioned that yet. I'm sure you do. Yeah, finding the right people is the trick. We're really lucky that we have a really nice community here. Everybody who's joined us has been pretty cool so far. Hey, Lenneth. You're a decent loner, but it's nice to have people around for chatting and sometimes hanging out. Yep. Absolutely. Lenneth, the terror of the seas. And you still need multiplayer to be able to play with your husband. So I'm sure you guys like that. Well, yeah, I wanted to test it because as a PvP Galleon, I got this pretty heavy just with armaments. So I put one weight sale on just to give me that 4,000 because I wanted to save a lot of the points, the ship points for leveling resistance and damage. And then that front one is the handling sale. And the idea with that is a wreck here, but we're not going to bother with that right now. Was that it was rumored to make turning a little tighter, besides catching the wind when it's not in your favor. And it's hard to say. We definitely need to do some testing, but I feel like it's turning a little tighter than it did without it. Yeah, so I want to make at some point. Yeah, you got to kill the regular squids in the trench, and you get innards, squid guts. And that's what they like to eat. If you stick around long enough, we may get some crab taming done today. Let's see. Didn't have a huge plan for the day. Definitely treasure maps, which we're hammering out pretty good. I definitely want to get in some more fights with some ships of the damned. Continuing leveling the Sea Dragon here. And I wouldn't mind finding some whales, because I accidentally ran into one last night, of course, when I wasn't streaming. Yep. Check out Raleigh's message there, David. $5 you could come over here and see if it's a group that you like. It's definitely as PvE as you want it to be. Everything by default is pretty much PvE, and you can name your ships PvE or PvP, and then you could be 100% PvE, or you could be 95% PvE, and have like one ship that you make just to go have some battles in. You have an itch for that. Yeah, submarines kill the squids, no problem. No problem. We got a submarine right there. Yeah, the nice thing I'm sure about single player is you can set the rates however you want. You can put whatever mods you want. We're still modless here except for the submarine mod. We put that on because just logistically we couldn't fit the Kraken on the map. So I've heard you can spawn one in. We're working on getting to all the power stones right now. I've got 2 of the 8. Raleigh's got 1. We got to get 8 until we can do the ice cave, get the torpedo, and maybe at that point, if we're feeling really risky, we'll try spawning in a Kraken. But Raleigh's a little worried about breaking the map, and I understand that.
We should turn north.
Think now's the time?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it. We have 9. It's a 3x3, which is really quite large. Honestly, when we first started, I thought it wouldn't be enough. But it's a good journey just to get across 3 grids, especially when the wind's not working with you. Unofficial, I mean, I appreciate the 15x15 grandeur, but there's parts of the map I never got to on there, and it's like it was a multiple day journey just to get across it. I don't know, man. This is going to be a pretty hard tack the other direction. That wind is not our friend right now.
Yeah.
Sir Garwin, good evening. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, now I'm going northeast. That might get us there, though. And this was on the mainland portion, the northernmost little piece of land in it. Hey, what's up, Sick? Welcome. I'm gonna do a nice long stream tonight. My son is having an overnight with a friend of his. So I've got the house and the internet to myself. I did do a crab taming stream. Raleigh did a crab taming video. So his would be a little bit more concise, a little bit easier to get through. The first stream, it crapped out. I had to, the game crashed, and I was having issues, which I'm doing pretty well with now, with latency, so I used the second game crash as an opportunity just to reboot my router and start over with everything fresh. Even rebooted my computer, and it seems to have been worthwhile. So we'll just pretend that one never happened. I rambled on enough again with the same things when I started this one over that it can count as the first one. Right. I don't know if I've ever been called concise. Well, it was under 30 minutes, unlike my usual 4-hour streams. So yeah. Am I headed for the right one? No, that's
Nope.
that's not the right one. All right. I think. What do you think? Another hard tack to port?
The problem is it's directly north from us,
Mm-hmm.
and the wind goes south.
Almost would have been faster just to go south along the map and come back from the top. Shut up a face, Gamma. Any opportunity to tease the Raleigh. Sure, it just means that he loves you. Alright. Yeah, we want to go right there. Maybe I'll just keep going a little bit longer before I tack again. The problem is with tacking, I get impatient. I tack too many times and I just lose time in the tack. Six says, anyway, in and out right now as I get some things going in the lab. Yamados is a rambling man. Oh, thank you, James. Appreciate that. I'm sure you're a great player too. You're breathtaking, James. Alright, I'm tacking. Later, Sick. Or I guess I'll... Shouldn't say later because you're going to be in and out. Oh, you watch it already. Okay. Alright, there we go. Yeah, the crabs are a little tricky, but they're definitely doable. The tricky part is finding the high level one and then separating it from the other crabs. Once you can get it isolated, it's not too bad. Submarine. Although, taming multiple crabs could be kind of tricky. They definitely take their toll on the submarine as you're looking through them all, because everyone you look at pretty much gets a hit on it. If you can master the art of checking out their levels without getting close enough for them to get a little whack on you, that would be pretty good. Okay, so we're actually headed towards the one we want now. It'd be nice if we could go up the east coast of it. I don't know if that's possible. With the wind. Arc and Atlas Hustle. Alright, so this one we're headed towards, it's going to be a decent map. This is going to be a level 16. Does not compare to the 20-something ones we've been doing. Still not too shabby. Gained like 3 levels tonight, which is outstanding. More skills can be had. I did an accidental mind wipe last night. They sell them at the free ports. I was trying to see if I could buy one and then hold on to it. Well, it turns out they're instant. So I got the mind wipe right then and there. At least I know now. We should try taming a crab using harpoons in a dive suit. Wow. You know, I've got harpoons on this now, Raleigh. I meant to tell you. And I've got 10 ballistas on here. So we should try. See if that works. You can always harpoon the Balmoral there and see if that works.
What?
It's a what? O'Reilly and I were curious. I'm sure they have made it so it's not this easy, but that if a big galleon could like harpoon a brig and then just drag it along, and then the brig wouldn't have a weight penalty. Like you can overload your brig and then I just harpoon it and drag it. I'm sure they thought of that, but it's still worth testing. There.